I thought I wasn't capable of making a shorter what if than the one that came out last week, or I don't know when it came out. I forgot. I pre-record these videos, alright? Anyway, before I go too much into the rabbit hole of pre-recorded videos, we'll figure out where GTA 5 story goes if Molly never went into a jet engine in the mission Legal Trouble. Sad times, I know. So how would this go though? Well, let's just say that Michael knew about Solomon having backups everywhere, for the movie Meltdown. This would then mean that Michael gives up mid-chase, goes back to the studio. Now, with Molly alive, because, well, she wouldn't get in that chase, she wouldn't go to the hangar, wouldn't get sucked into a jet engine and whatnot. Devin wouldn't have nearly as many issues with Michael in this reality. Sure, he'd be kind of pissed because they released the movie and kind of disrupted his plan with that, and although he would be a little salt bucket, but I don't think he'd go straight up for Michael's family. I think the only reason that he did that in the first place was because of Molly's death and he blamed Michael for it. However, I'm not gonna write Molly out of this story entirely. Molly is Devin's legal counsel, so I do think that after the premiere, Devin would, because he's a little entitled shithead who just looks like he's pushing 60 when acting like a little 12-year-old spoiled piece of shit, probably try to frame some shit on Solomon and Michael, or maybe not them directly, but he'd do something to have the movie studio closed down, like he'd find some dirt on them and the movie studio would be closed. Sadly, there's not really shit that the two could do about it, at least for now. The gang would still save Lamar and do the big one. That would not change at all. However, what about the last mission? I think that because Devin never really went after Michael's family, the gang would just leave him alone and probably have Lester keep an eye on him just in case he does try something. And once everyone takes out their targets, excluding Devin of course, that would be it for the main story. However, there is another post-game change that I will make, and it has to do with Michael of course. Since everyone did the big one, they're rich. Michael would have enough money to open his own movie production company, and here Solomon would be more like a mentor to Michael instead of Michael being his assistant only. And sure, Devin would probably tear down Richard's Majestic, but he wouldn't be able to touch Michael's new gig. And honestly, I doubt that he would even have any reason to do so, because his main target was Richard's Majestic until Molly's death, which doesn't happen here, so I don't think that he's gonna have that big of an issue with Michael, like I said in the beginning. And with that said, I want to thank you for watching this short GTA 5 What If. What do you guys think about this topic? Do you like how things unfolded here? If yeah, leave it in the comments down below. If no, what would you do differently? And also, leave some of your good what if suggestions in the comments down below. Make sure there are some actually interesting ones and ones that affect the story. And until next video stream, bye bye.